keep doing it, yeah. There we go.
I was just like fucking around, but if you serious, I'm like, good.
My channel, it is Salice, aka Salsa, aka Mama Biscuit, duh. So for today's video, I'm gonna be telling you a story that just recently happened. And the worst story possible. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yes? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been happening not so much for a year straight, all right? But 2 weeks ago, the craziest thing happened ever. And it's just been wild, and yeah, I'm gonna explain to you guys what happened. But with that being said, go grab your food, your beverages, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Last summer, I dated this one girl, okay? We got together, we're in a relationship. The relationship didn't last longer than a few months, very, very, very short relationship. And let's just say the whole time it was iffy. It was off, it was not there, it was weird. This girl, she tried too hard to be somebody that she wasn't to impress me. And it was annoying, so she was like, you know what, I don't want to be thirsty. So she would take 8 hours to reply. And she was like, what, the whole time, she was like, oh, I'm at the gym.
Or I was at Walmart.
I was like, are you under construction? What are you doing at Walmart? She would take 8 to 9 hours to reply. We would text twice a day. And you know what, you tripping. And she would just do too much. And then we would get in like little fights randomly.
Very awkward.
Yeah, she was a very awkward person. I don't even...
Super strange.
Yeah, like at the beginning she was cool. She was cool. And I don't know what happened in the middle that made us all feel uncomfortable.
I think it was just her personality.
Yeah, it just got weird. And then I started kind of like observing her more and whatever. And then as time went by, like we would get like little arguments. And she lived, what, like an hour and a half from me. We would get in like little arguments. One time she came to my house, right? It was me, my sister's girl, and some other girl I was just chilling with, because me and her had broken up because we had in a fight. So we were broken up and I was hanging out with someone else. We were all four in my house, and she's knocking on my door. And I'm like, what the heck? I open it, and she's like, can we talk? And I'm like, all right, yeah, what's up? So I go outside, long story short, and we're talking, and I'm like, so why are you here? Why are you here? Like, you're telling me you love me and you want me and this and that, and I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm not fighting for you. That's it.
Just to make it clear.
If that's what you think I'm doing, I'm not fighting for you. Which she was, and she admitted to it 2 seconds later, but she didn't want to look stupid. She's one of those prideful people. Oh, I'm not here to fight. I'm not going to text you more than once. She was so prideful. It was so annoying.
She had no reason.
No reason to be prideful. It was so irritating. So,
pride.
yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So I'm like, so you wasted my time right here just talking. So as I go inside, she's like, no, wait. Well, I am here to fight for you. I'm sorry. She was just not there. Like, it was just so weird. And she would come. How many times, let me ask you something. How many times, you guys, does she come to my house to fight for me? Like, after that? How weird does she get? Let me know.
Creepy number of times.
Yeah.
More than 10, correct?
Oh yeah, more than 10.
Whenever they were driving to the gate sometimes to get into my house.
Oh yeah.
She was there. She was running across the street. She would jump. She would hop the gate.
We were one visit away from a restraining order.
Yeah. Till this day. How many times did she hop the gate to get into my try to get to my front door and knock? And she would text me.
But yeah, she still wasn't fighting for you though.
Yeah, she wasn't fighting for me. She was so annoying. Like, just admit it, yo. If you love somebody, you love somebody. If you want to fight for somebody, fight for somebody, right?
I bet she'll admit it now that she got dropped.
Yeah, I know, right? The whole 365 days later. She would always, and look, at this point, after like the relationship had ended, she was still fighting. At this point, after a couple months, the relationship had already ended, you know? And she would still come. I'm like, all right, I texted her one time and I was like, look, I understand that you're trying to fight for me and all that stuff. And I was like, but it's not going to work. We've been broken up for a while. Leave me alone. I'm good off of you. Do not come to my house ever again, because we're going to have a problem if you do. Bet. She came over again, like the next day, the next night, knocking on my door, night after night after night after night, until one time I almost had my new girl enter the door. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to cause problems. We'll just let her knock. And she was knocking and she would bang on the door. I was like, what the heck? And that one night I turned on all, and these are all true stories, facts. One night, she was at my door knocking. So I turned, me and my girl at the time, we turned off all the lights downstairs. And my sister and her girl, when they were in the car and they were watching, like, yeah, that's her, whatever, stay in your house. So me and my girl were in the house, we were like kind of like busting up, we were laughing like, yo, she's weird, she's mad weird. We turned off all the lights when she was knocking. Okay. And then she started banging the door. And then slamming it. Weird. She didn't kick it, but she was like going harder, like, we hear you. And then she called me and I'm like, you need to leave my house, blah, 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 blah. And then she left. And then after that, time went by, I had moved or whatever. So she to this day doesn't know where I live anymore. I think to my knowledge, she was still going to my old house, probably trying to knock on the door until she realized that another family opens the door and it's clearly not me. Hello, I moved. But even then, she probably wouldn't get the hint. So months went by, I hadn't heard anything from her. Then what? Starting this year in January, I would get random text messages from her because she still had my number. Hey, how have you been? Hello. I texted her for the last time in January. I think it was January, and I was like, a long text. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Leave me alone. You're doing way too much. You're now being you're invading my privacy. You're trying to harass me. Blah blah blah. And that pisses me off. Like, I'm not the one. Don't do that. That's not cute. You that's ugly. That's ugly.
And that's the part where she was like, it would not get through her head. Whereas like I feel like you had to text and be like, in case you didn't realize it, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, she did not understand. And after that, cool, I didn't hear from her. And then out of nowhere, I started getting all these private calls. And I thought that was from my other ex. One of my exes is batshit crazy and she'll call me private all the time too. But she'll only call like 4 or 5 times at a time, randomly. But one night, 2 weeks ago, I've been getting private calls. And it's all probably with like the 2 same exes, but mostly this creepy. I started getting private calls. Like every week, two a week, nothing serious, nothing to worry about. I'm like, all right, cool. It could be her, it could be the other one, whatever. Then, 2 weeks ago, I get a private call. I'm like, okay, here we go. Hopefully it's just one. Bro, one after another, up until the point where I had 19 missed calls private. Bro, I don't have full receipts because I did get a new phone. Watch. So this is the phone calls, right? So this was just one screenshot I sent my sister and I'm like, yo, who is calling? Like, what is going on? Like, at this point, it can't be the creepy ex that I'm talking about because she wouldn't call all the time. It can't be the other ex because she's not that crazy either. No one has ever called me this much. That's only one screenshot. She called me about 25 times that night between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I was like, I'm gonna do something. The next private call I get, I'm gonna answer without saying hello. And I'm gonna mute myself. I got another call within 2 seconds, right? I was on the phone with my sister. And I was like, yo, I gotta go. I get the call, answered, and I muted myself. I was like, I didn't say anything. And then she goes, hello? And I was like,
That invitation.
yeah. And I didn't say anything because I was on mute. Again, hello? Salice. And I hung up and I was like, yo, I know who this is. I was here, I was calling myself, I was like, I'm so mad. She's crazy. And I was like, watch, next time she calls me again, I'm gonna answer. I don't care. She calls me again within 2 seconds. And I answer, and again, I put it on private. I muted myself. She's like, Salice, talk to me. Hello, talk to me. And I'm like, if you ever call my motherfucking phone, yo, I went off. And I was like, don't you ever call me again. I'm gonna have a serious problem with you, blah, blah, blah. I know, I cursed her out for a straight, probably 25 to 30 seconds. And at the end of the conversation, she was like, are you serious?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, don't fucking harass me. Like, I hate, and that's not okay. If someone says stop texting him, you stop texting him. If somebody says, all right, cool, come in my space, give me a hug. All right, cool, give him a hug, whatever. If someone says stop, that does not mean call me 25 more times. I cussed her out for so long, for like 60 seconds or whatever, total. She didn't call back. All right, cool. If the bitch calls back again, I'm gonna be surprised. Okay. She called back. She called back 2 hours later. God. 2 more times. That's it. Done. I'm done. The next day, I went to change my number. Yeah, now I have a new number. Now only like 10 people or so, a little more than 10 people have it. I'm very, very private with that now. And it got crazy. And you know what? At the end of the day, it was time to get a new number anyway because I had a new number for like, what, 3-4 years now, right? Mm-hmm. And normally I get a new number every single year just because. And I've had that for so long. So now I have a new number. That girl was crazy. That just happened 2 weeks ago.
No, and she's the type of person who, after all of this, would DM you and be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah! She'd be like, LOL, how you been?
LOL, hey. Smiley face.
Last 2 weeks has been crazy and now I'm glad that my number's changed. I'm moving. What?
I was gonna say, I just wanted her to know, because she knows exactly who she is, that we all sit here and laugh at her so hard. We laugh. And she needs to chill because...
You need to stop.
Like, that is not how you get girls.
That is right!
You I don't want to say it's too specific.
What's the story time about the time I got stalked and harassed by my ex? That's only happened to me one time and one time only. Hope it doesn't happen again because it's going to be a little bit of a problem. As always, thank you guys for watching this video and put a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it and if you want to know another story time because I got plenty. My life is full of story times. You know, my life is crazy. But as always, Salice Rose, aka Salsa Rosa, aka Mama Biscuit, loves you, Team Salsa, aka Biscuit. Yeah, seriously. Bye, guys.